Yeah, it says, yeah, whatever it says. It's, oh my God. Jesse rated us too with 8 people, which was awesome. And thanks, Jesse. But I done fucked it up. Fucked it up because I'm a dumb old man. Here we go.
Welcome to the show. Let's see what has been happening in the wrestling world. Welcome to the show, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The 2 Count. Always the best guests in Midwest. The 2 Count. Great time guaranteed because we're the best of the best. Meet B-Games and JR. Top Shelf Tommy, we're about to start. Welcome to the 2 Count. It's time to dig deep into the wrestling world. Welcome to the 2 Count, where comedy meets wrestling by fans for fans. The 2 Count.
The 2 Count. The 2 Count. Where comedy meets wrestling. Please comment, share, like, and start a hype train for God's sakes. And now, here are the hosts of the 2 Count. Comedian John Russell, wrestling broadcaster Big Ace, and everybody's favorite heel, Top Shelf Tommy.
Well, son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
For those of you who were waiting for us in Jesse's raid, first of all, thank you. Second of all, God damn it, I am such a stupid old fool. I didn't have it on the right thing.
Now, hold on. Can we make sure that somebody caps that for us real quick and make sure that we all can replay that over and over and over again, that JR is admitting that he's an old fool? Jesse, for the pits, thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jess. Here's the thing that's different between you and me, Tom. I am happy to admit when I'm wrong and stupid. You, on the other hand, top shelf all day long.
I just wish our viewers were there to see me stop it. And you being like, hey, what's going on? And then our poor guest, we have to tell him, hey, man, we're going to send you a new flake. Just hold tight.
This is the worst. It'll turn out better than it started with. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, I am on a nature kick, and these are the puffins. This is a live puffin cam. You can see what the puffins do as they sit by the shore. They're beautiful birds, the most beautiful birds you've ever seen. Anyway.
So yeah.
Don't
all right.
Like that.
Birds. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. Well, we advertised a couple people tonight. Actually, I think we advertised one. One I was going to leave as kind of a surprise, or did I say it last week?
Nope.
No, I didn't. Well, odd turn of events. All right, announced guest had to back out tonight. He had some stuff going on. Kids in playoffs, man.
Yeah,
I think, or something. It was sports related with his kids. Clint's a busy man with the kiddos. So we're going to reschedule that one down a little later here. But someone else that was planned to stop by, and he is here. So we're going to bring him on right now.
Do it.
Boom. It's the Death Dealer.
There we go.
What's up, brother?
I could be better. Got some bad news today, so
yeah, man. Yeah, you don't have to get into it if you don't want to, but thoughts to you guys and your family out there and all that good stuff. Is my audio sketchy, everybody?
It is.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how it happened going from one studio room to another studio room, but
it literally does that. I'll hop out and back in. You guys are good. Just keep going. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Thanks, Jeff.
Death Dealer, though, it is it's okay to have you on the show.
That's about the warmest welcome I'm going to get out of you today, so that's okay.
Man, the way you came on last time, though, and trashed me so hard, man, I don't know what you really want from me, man, to be...
Honestly, like, you're pretty tame now than you were the last time, and I think it's because you've seen what I can do, and I think that's kind of affected your opinion of me.
No, quite literally, it's the opposite. I was told by these two idiots that I have to be nice to people now. So
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. He saw what you did to your boy Andy.
Yeah,
twice.
He saw
that poor child.
We were talking, and Tom realized after we told him that indeed he get an ass whooping, and so he's calmed. It has nothing to do with anything else other than that. He's afraid of you. That's pretty.
But
simple.
he always talks about the chops you owe him still. So if he ever does get online, just rip him.
No. Hold on. Death Dealer never challenged me to chops. He challenged me to a match.
Well, you take the chops then, bro. What do you?
I'd take the chops rather than
you want the match over the chops? Okay, let's do it.
I mean, I know Malice is watching this stream right now, so shout out to him, and he knows what I can do too. So if you're gonna get any advice on your own well-being, I think maybe in this circumstance, take a little bit of advice from Malice. As crazy as that sounds.
Well, I mean, to be fair, though, I don't take advice from anybody from Iowa. So JR will attest to this.
Yeah, that's true.
My loss? No, it's my gain. I realize that I have an IQ higher than the whole state combined. So
there
you go.
Oh, no, Thomas.
Is that too much? Is that too much all of a sudden?
No, it's not too much. It just makes absolute zero sense from a mathematical perspective.
Plus, we're huge in Iowa. So you should
look, there are 5 million people in Iowa. If they each had an IQ of 1, you can't have a 5 million IQ.
I doubt it highly that all of Iowa has at least an IQ of 1.
And let's be honest, Tom. I'd be surprised if your IQ was over 80.
Ouch,
Tom's
JR.
have negative IQ down here.
There's a lot of people who are very, very dumb. Lab Glass, thanks for the subs. Balls Deep, thanks for getting us into a hype train, everybody. We appreciate it, by the way.
Oh, man.
But also,
awesome.
Just to not be a complete and utter asshole, make sure you guys save your money. That's why we have the Death Dealer on here. The man is doing great work for charity. So not to be a shill for anything, because it is still my mortal enemy, the Death Dealer. But what do we got going on, man? Like, again, this is something you do annually, right? With the chair.
I tried to do it annually. It wasn't possible last year because I had the birth of my son, and I had to take a break from traveling and collecting signatures. And you guys displayed this nice picture for me, and those are only 2 of the 9 signatures on this chair that include Hall of Famers Trish Stratus and Kurt Angle, and I actually have the chair right here.
Nice.
So you can see that John Nord's on there, the Barbarian. We got Cowboy Bob Orton right here. We have Jimmy Hart right here, Jim Ross, Earl Hebner, IRS. There's Trish Stratus right down here, and then the lovely Deborah.
Very nice.
And
I tell you, basically, you're a fan of 90s wrestling.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
And I try to do a chair every year, and it started in 2020 because 2020 sucked so bad for everybody, for wrestling and everything. I missed wrestling, and I missed the fans. So I just had anybody and everybody I could to get on a chair, and I auctioned that off, and I was able to raise about $300 for Toys for Tots that year. And then the next year, the next 2 chairs I had was about $700 towards SAVE, which was Suicide Awareness Voices of Education. And then this chair, I wanted to think more locally and how I can impact a community near me. And that's why I chose the Animal Rescue League. And it's kind of fitting with what I'm kind of going through right now, finding out that my dog has cancer and that it's the late stages of cancer and it's not looking good for him. And we just found that out about maybe 3 hours ago.
Oh man.
So but I told Ace, hey, I'd be here. And
I reached out. I saw them post, and I was like, "Hey, man, we get it. If you want to deal with that,
I always try and make a precedent of when I say, "Hey, I'm going to be there." If I'm advertised for something, I know I was a surprise for here, but my wife and Ace came together and made this possible for me to come on the show, and I just really wanted to make that happen for you guys, and if anything, get the chair more recognition. And this year I'm not doing an auction, I'm doing a raffle, so hopefully more people can gravitate towards that, and tickets are at $15 each. And hopefully I can get a good amount of money. The raffle will run all the way through SummerSlam. I think the morning it ends August 5th. So
nice. Oh, and we'll be doing a live watch along August 5th for SummerSlam in the old home of Top Shelf Thomas Chilstrom. So we'll see how real top shelf living he's doing, guys. And you're gonna get a first-hand look. Maybe we'll do a Cribs edition Top Shelf, show you how not top shelf it is. So we'll definitely also, bro, we'll you let us know who wins that. We'll definitely shout that out that night and congratulate them and talk about that more. And since we have so much time, we'll definitely pump this up throughout the summer for you as well. It's always a cool thing. I've seen you at some of these events getting these autographs from this and everything, and it's always a cool thing. So we appreciate you doing this on your own, not being asked or anything, and just having the goodness of your heart to be like, I want to do something. That's very, very cool. And for great causes too. So,
yeah. And I just want to say that the autographs you have, and Tom alluded to it, they're very iconic.
Yeah.
All of the ones that you have. And so to our friends that are watching, even if you're not a wrestling fan, buy one of these raffle tickets, because this is a fantastic chair and you can show it off. Kurt Angle, I mean, any one of these you'd pay $15, you'd pay $20 if you're going to go see him at a show and get him to sign a picture. So for $15, you get a chance at this entire chair that has 9 absolutely iconic names on it. I encourage you to do that. I mean, you guys, if you do anything at all today that's good for people, this would be it.
Very true.
You saw the tape on that picture there. I always put the tape on there. I know it limits the signatures I can get, but it kind of guarantees a nice, clean signature from everybody. And I always ask if it's okay if they want to donate their signature. I'm always willing to pay for them, and I'm all the shipping and all that good stuff. I'm covering that out of my own pocket as well. So just to make sure that ARL is getting 100% of the proceeds that are going from this chair.
That's awesome, man. So everybody, we have it in the comments. We got the banner right here on the screen. That is where you can buy your tickets. Go buy a bunch of them up. It's cool that you do that, actually, because you know what's the most annoying thing when you see some memorabilia, something that's signed. I actually had a mini hockey stick that was signed by everybody from the Minnesota Wild for, I don't remember what the year of the team was. But the thing is, well, I don't remember the year of the team, so I can't look and be like, I don't know who the hell. I know like 3 of the signatures. The other like 30, I'm like, I don't know who the fuck these guys are. Mm-hmm. So it's nice that it's nice and clean, and there's only a few. And like these guys said, they're all huge names in the wrestling world. So, I mean, I'd rather have that than something like overloaded. I don't know who half of them are, stuff like that. Like, this is a cool piece of memorabilia.
Mm-hmm. Well, so let me put this out there as a peace offering, if you will, since obviously we just got through a hype train there. I would be willing to cover, or maybe the 2 count as a whole, cover the cost of the shipping for you. That way it's not all on you. And then also, I plan on buying a few tickets myself, obviously, because that's a huge piece of memorabilia right there. And,
if you win it, Death Dealer gets to hit you with it when he gives it.
Yeah.
I mean, only if he's like covered up the signatures with, like some polyurethane or something like that, so they don't wear off. All right, I'll take a chair shot if I win it. Sure, why not? Let's dent the hell out of that Jimmy Hart signature. How about that?
I mean, I have other chairs that don't have signatures on them that I could swing just as well.
Hit him with an
Listen.
unsigned chair, for God's sake.
I offered up the peace treaty or the peace deal here for the hype train that we just got and all the other stuff. The 2 count will cover the cost of shipping for you, man. So I don't know why all of a sudden this is coming down to I get a chair shot out of the deal, and I don't know why I even agreed to that, because the last time I took a chair shot, it didn't go well for me. Okay, so
when did you take a chair shot?
Before I was even part of the show, Alex Wana got me with a chair shot in the back, and it didn't go well.
You had a non-professional hit you with a chair?
Yes, it was his idea when he was drunk.
Well, of course it was his idea.
A pay-per-view. So,
Yeah, it wouldn't be it would be untop shelf to get liquored up and then think to yourself, I should just have this fucking guy hit me with a chair.
Malice is in on it.
I'll tell you what, you know what? If we get a second hype train tonight, I'll take a chair shot from the Death Dealer at Hall of Fame weekend. You're going to be there, right?
I will be there. I'll be there for the show, and I'll be there for the banquet the following night.
Fantastic. All right. Well, see, there you go, everybody. A civilian taking a chair shot from a professional. You're all a bunch of sadists. Again, that's if we get into a second hype train tonight. We'll still cover the costs of shipping and everything like that to help old Death Dealer out, because, again, oh, God. Why is there Jesse Ventura up on the screen right now?
Yeah, I believe that you should buy one of those raffle tickets for the chair and then go out and smoke some legal marijuana.
Perfect.
Unbelievable.
The only way that would have been better it would be if I was in Ace's spot and you couldn't have seen my mouth move.
Yeah, I know. You did that. Sorry.
Can't believe Vince McMahon doesn't have anything to say on this one.
God, I'm really...
here we go. Fucking
everybody's trying to be. Oh yeah, you broke.
And I'm the bad guy around here, huh? You guys can't even fulfill your duties as normal co-hosts and shit like that. I'm the one who's talking, taking chair shots, apparently taking chops all the fucking time. Jesus.
They want to know how many bits.
You're the one that's always going into business for yourself.
Didn't I just say that we're going to cover the cost of shipping? That's a together thing right there. Also,
Tom, they want to know how many bits.
Well, again, we got to get into a second hype train.
And we have to wait a certain amount of time before we can do that, right?
An hour. We got to go another hour.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'll tell you what. You know what? If somebody can go all like DC on this stuff and just go crazy with bits in the next till 8 o'clock, if we get whatever we get for bits, those will also be donated towards this cause just in general. And then I'll take a chair shot. I don't care what it is, just for the next hour. Whatever anybody wants to give for the next hour, we'll all just donate it. And I'm an absolute sadist.
I'll give you like a quarter. Anyway, is this the third chair? Malice is asking.
This will be my 4th chair that I'm putting up for auction. Because, I mean, for save, I wasn't really happy with how much I could give them. And I always feel like I could give more. And that's why I'm like, hey, I got a second chair. And man, I think Wes was on that chair along with his dad. And Sergeant Slaughter. A lot of good names on that one too. And Ken Shamrock was on that one too. So a lot of good signatures. And I might be mashing chairs all together already. So
either way, you're getting some really great names on these. Like, this really is the perfect addition to any collection.
Mm-hmm. I know Kane, he signed one year that was on a save chair, and he talked about his sister's issues with suicide. So, he was actually really cool about that one. And I'm lucky to be in a spot where not only where people can kind of get behind it and help me promote this, but promoters being okay with me kind of walking around with a chair and having their legends sign it and everything like that. So.
Well, the other thing too, though, my friend, is let's don't be so modest. You have carved out quite the name for yourself within Iowa over the years. Everybody loves you. You do great things on every show you're on, and guys, don't mistake kindness for weakness. Because if you haven't seen this man in the ring, I highly suggest you watch it. He hurts people. It's scary.
I'm also looking to this fall trying to branch out a little bit wider. Maybe go north, south, east, west. Make that list a little bit longer as far as states go. I have a bucket list of wrestling that I want to do before, where I can be like, hey, if I don't make it here or if I don't get on TV, at least I did X, Y, Z, and I can kind of hang my hat on that.
Hell yeah.
HCW, contact this man.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You've been at it how long now?
It has been 11 years now. And it took me really 5 years, 6 years before I could really find the Death Dealer character. And as Malice put, we had some classic dog collar matches, both as a stud club member and as the Death Dealer, and all of them, they were learning experiences and they're a lot of fun. I don't know how many people would call dog collar matches fun, but it certainly limits some bigger guys to not have to do some big dives. I thought it was funny. One year, me and Malice in an Extreme Rules match in Waterloo. And then the next year, I did a dive. And then the next year, it was a dog collar match. And it was him and I again. And actually, one of the chains broke off the collar that I had on my neck after I think he speared me. So that was a good time.
Those Malice spears.
Have you ever thought about constructing a 3-way dog collar so that you and Malice, even though he's retired, and Tom could all be in a 3-way dog collar death match?
Hold on. Before you answer this one, may I ask JR one simple question? JR, What the hell's wrong with you?
Nothing. I think Malice is thinking it over. I think that I have some good ideas. I certainly can't perform. I'm too old. Fucking Sting is 3 years older than me. But the point is that I have some good ideas that would draw money. And one of the things that I know people would love to see is you get thrashed about the ring by a couple of true professionals.
I mean, I can envision how this could work in my head because I know things and I know how to make things of this variety. I also feel like you're just a sadist yourself and you really want bad things to happen to me, JR.
No, I don't. I want you to get what you deserve.
What I deserve?
So same thing.
I have been the nicest person on the show for the last month straight.
I want him to get there. There you go. It's not on a pole, so please.
Triple collar match on a pole. Yeah.
There'd be 3 poles. You're all anyway. The point being that I want you to get the
Tampa Terry would kill him.
Absolutely.
Tampa Terry ain't got nothing.
I want you to get the recognition that you deserve, Tom. And you want this. You want to be in the ring with these guys. You know you do.
I'm pretty sure I can make a deal with Mouse that maybe this might go wrong for the Death Dealer. I'm just going to put that out there. I think Mouse can be bought with high proof whiskey.
I think there's 2 ways we could go about the 3-way dog collar. We could do 2 on dog collar, where you got 2 chains on one collar and it attaches to each of your opponents.
Oh, yeah.
Or we could just attach it in the middle. I think the 2 chains on one collar would be a lot more fun.
Yeah. It makes sense.
I mean, maybe, I suppose. This is all hypothetical because I'm not a professional wrestler,
No,
JR.
You're not, but watch this actually happen. Like, watch Malice actually build.
Malice can make it happen.
I'll be
Malice
real honest with you. Hold on. This happens if I get paid. You understand?
No,
This is not
I mean,
some-
like,
I'm not
it'll happen.
volunteering for a
You won't
match.
be- no, you won't be in it. You're not trained.
I got
Like,
your hot
why
dogs ready, Tom. Welcome to the business, kid.
If you can take a job, you can. No, you can't.
Hell no. Oh, that's funny. What do you got coming up, dude? What's so are you doing the fair shows for IPW?
Yeah, I'm doing every single one of those. And June's kind of laid back, and August kind of laid back.
Dude, July is just crazy, I think, for everybody now.
Yeah, I mean, but August is kind of like got my wife's birthday in August, and I got my son's birthday in August, and trying to plan stuff for both those, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, from September on, December. I don't know what happens in December, but wrestling, the indie scene kind of takes a pretty sharp dip.
No one wants to travel. That's it. They're all afraid of snow.
I appreciate it. I don't like driving to Iowa in December.
I mean, I'll travel down south if that's the case.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do is, my dream is to go down to like the Carolinas and like scoop up a booking on Friday and Saturday, and maybe on Sunday. If I know those bookings are rare, but hit up those all the way up to Carolinas, maybe up into Massachusetts, New York area, and then come home after that.
Gotta get yourself booked a weekend down in Dallas during the season, then hit up the game after. That's what you gotta do.
That'd be
awesome. Oh, that's right. That's how this all started, that I didn't like you because you're a stupid Cowboys fan. I remember now. Thank you, Ace.
How was that 40 burger? Was that tasty?
I didn't play in the damn game. So
2 chains.
Oh, dude, he was so salty that night. So salty that night, and the next episode we had, he was bad. Oh, you were not loving life.
Cole Cannon and this dipshit. I mean,
hey, man, I told you I never talk shit to you before the game. You're the one that did the shit talking, so that's why you got it when they lost.
Yeah, well,
I would if you went to shit talk beforehand.
I got it too.
Yep.
You ran your mouth to me too.
True, but I also run my mouth to a lot of you jackasses in Iowa. Like the absolute show that happened on the same day the Gophers played Iowa. I thought for sure the Gophers were going to win, but apparently they can just fumble the damn trophy away. So everything is a hellhole nightmare in Iowa. Everything there is a hellhole nightmare. Can't wait to be back. June 24th.
We'll be there, yeah. June 24th. We'll be down there in Newton, Iowa. So Attitude Era. Who is it, Death Dealer?
I was a big Steve Austin guy. He's the guy that got me into wrestling, got my attention. This was like, I think it was like post Intercontinental. He was cutting a promo, and that grabbed my attention. I was watching weekly with my dad until Dad got sick of all the run-ins and all the overbooking that they used to do in the 90s and early 2000s. And funny enough, I think what kind of got Dad back into it was the anniversaries coming up. 6 years ago, I wrestled X-Pac in Eugene here in Des Moines, and he came down for that, and I think that kind of piqued his interest a little bit.
So here's a kind of a follow-up question. In that era, in your estimation, who was the most underrated wrestler?
I mean, I think Scott Hall gets a lot of credit, but I don't think he gets enough credit for what he did on each show. I just watched Starrcade 97 a few weeks ago. He was on that show like 3 times, and he was just getting his ass kicked the entire time, and it was awesome. He was doing business for everybody.
Yeah.
There's that one tag team from the late 90s. I want to say Phineas. And, oh, God, I can't remember. They were super good. And I only caught them because I was watching all the Raws back, and they popped up, and they're just the stuff that they were doing was like new age, or for 20 plus years ago, British Bulldogs style, Diamond Kid and Davy Boy. It just nice, rough stuff. It was so cool to watch that. Becoming a fan of Adam Bomb, just the character wise. I mean, I don't have a favorite match of his, but like his character was just so cool. And I don't know, underrated for back then. I just think that everybody looks at the Attitude Era and that whole like late 90s and Monday Night War era with rose-colored glasses. That I think a lot of people get a lot of credit, and some get more than they're just due. And I remember a couple of guys, I'm like, hey, this guy was super cool back then. And then you go back and watch his matches. I'm like, this guy sucks. What am I watching him for? And it's like they turn into a fast forward button for me.
I looked it up. Are you talking about the Godwins?
No.
That was a Phineas.
Yeah,
Phineas,
that was a Godwin.
Phineas I. Godwin.
I don't think that it would have been. I want to say it was around WrestleMania 14. They might have been, because I think they had a big tag team battle royal on that one, if I'm right. And they came out in just blue tights, blue and white tights. But it's been a minute since I've actually watched Raw, because I've been watching Nitro. I'm trying to catch up on Nitro because I'm getting to like 2000s Raw. So it's like I want to get them tied up before the merger happens.
Yeah.
So.
Nice. All right. Someone wants to know if you are a breadstick or bread knot kind of dealer.
I mean, I don't really give out a whole lot of breadsticks and bread knots. If you, I think I'd go breadsticks over bread knots.
No, we actually got a better question here from Malice. You're running wild in the Attitude Era. You have a choice. You running with NWO or DX?
I think Death Dealer would do better in the NWO, especially under Hogan's thumb. He doesn't want me to be a big star by myself.
Basham Brothers, was that who it was?
No, those guys were they were in the dominatrix stuff, like the black pleather pants.
Blue and white tights. Now I'm going to start trying to think about this. I was just trying to ignore you completely, but
hello, Bryce.
Bryce knows what's up.
Bryce is the man.
You gonna take that, JR?
Of course, he's going to take it.
I'm looking something up. Yeah, well, whatever. He can go top shelf himself.
Ooh, the Quebecers? That could be.
I mean,
the Rougeaus?
The Rougeaus.
Not DOA.
Where are the Mounties? Was that a thing?
I think they are Canadian, though. One was Canadian, one was American, I believe.
Kurgan?
Kurgan, wasn't he an oddity?
Well, he's a Canadian though.
They're part of that. What was that?
The oddities.
Before that.
But he was also that like militia group. Yeah, the militia group or whatever. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Sniper and Recon.
No, that's
the oddities were money. Let me tell you, the oddities were the best thing ever.
I'm done looking. I'm done looking it up.
Shit.
All right. Any more questions?
Quebecers sounds good. I don't know. Kind of sounds like the Quebecers.
I mean, that is
I'm
right.
going to find it after this, and I'm going to be kicking myself over it.
What's been your favorite live show you've been to then?
Live show?
Yeah, did you end up going to SmackDown on Friday like everybody else in Des Moines or Iowa?
Nope, I couldn't do that to the wife and just leave her at home and take a ticket myself.
Yeah, good
and
call.
Then with the kid, like it's harder to do that kind of stuff. 9 months old, I don't want him to sit there for 4+ hours. Just man, I was at SmackDown back in 2011, and I got to sit front row when Christian turned on Randy Orton in the main event. In fact, I always post the clip, like I think WWE 2K came out with a game where you can kind of play through like Randy Orton and Christian's feud, and you can see me in the front row with my red and plaid shirt on.
Nice.
I'm like, I'm immortal. Like that's probably as close as I'm gonna get to being a mainstay on WWE.
What a mark.
Yep. Hey man, that was the thing back in the day. If you went to like a Raw or SmackDown and you had tickets that you knew were gonna get some camera time, like first thing you did when you got home is watch the DVR playback and be like, "There I am,
Yep.
there I am."
Not even watching what's going on in the ring, I can see me in the front row, front and center.
Yep.
But I've been to a couple of WrestleManias that were really fun. Couple of Raws and a couple SmackDowns. One up in Minneapolis, one down here. Well, two down here. And then, man, I really wish that I would have been able to do like WCW back in the day. That would have been a lot of fun. I don't know a lot of people that went to those shows when they were either in Minneapolis or whatever, but
so they used to do those shows. They do the live ones, and then they do the Saturday night tapings in smaller venues. So they taped one of the Saturday nights over at the Midwest Wireless Center in Mankato, and a whole building seats maybe 5,000, kind of like AEW was doing initially. And it was so much fun because they could hear everything that the crowd yelled out, particularly if you're allowed.
I would make them regret that.
We got, and I'll tell you this, we got liquored up. It was me and so I somehow got to know the people from WCW Promotions when I was in radio up in Fargo. And when we came down to Rochester, I just called them and said, "Hey, what's going on? Is there anything?" And they would give me some tickets to give away, right? So me and 4 guys from the radio station drive over to Mankato for this taping, get a little bit liquored up. And we're all sitting there, and I wasn't too liquored up because I was driving. But one of the guys, it's La Parca, and I don't remember who, one of the other luchadors, and he gives him the pie. He does something. I don't remember what it is. And this guy that is on the end next to other humans that are civilians yells out, "Give him the fucking pile driver!" Everybody around turns and looks at him. He doesn't move. He's just sitting there with his arm folded, and he goes, "She thinks I know a lot about wrestling." It was insane. It was insane. It was just insane.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was a WWE guy, so I did not go when they were around.
There were only a handful of times they came to Minneapolis.
But I did go to 99 SummerSlam.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know who was there?
Jesse the Body.
I was there as a special referee. And then I got legal marijuana.
Just everything's legal marijuana now.
What
Jimi Hendrix.
And legal marijuana.
I was a Navy SEAL back in the day.
I was a Navy SEAL and smoked legal marijuana.
Unbelievable.
Whatever, man.
Gotcha on that one, you son of a gun. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird. Like, oh, go ahead.
Last weekend, I think it was last weekend. I don't know. My brain is mush today, but within this month, I was planning on doing Bridge City Slam for Central Empire Wrestling just to go collect more signatures. And I ended up being in a 6-man tag with Storm Thomas and Rory Fox and Kurt Gannon and Candyman Willie Sweet and Cowboy Bob Orton. And I don't know, it just seemed like a really cool day. I go from just getting signatures to getting punched in the face by Bob Orton.
True professional always brings his gear, right?
That's right. I was planning to do that anyway. But yeah, like the last WrestleMania we went to was in Orlando, and I brought my gear anyway. I didn't get to use it, but I brought it with me just in case. So
yeah, Bryce is reminding you, don't forget about the referee in that match, Joey Jojo.
yeah, he was there.
Wow.
Oh,
Jesus. Just disrespectful to Mr. Joey Jojo.
Hey, man,
One of the
Joey
finest
Jojo-
referees Iowa can offer.
Joey Jojo gets no love from no one, man. That's just how it goes.
It's disrespectful.
I don't know why, but he gets no love.
Well, and I'll tell you when I gave more respect for him when he got clocked with that ladder last year.
That was hilarious. Was that Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
It was. Was that Malice? Did Malice hit him with that by accident?
Might have been Cole
I
actually just
found
doing
the
it.
tag team I was thinking of. I found it.
Oh, who is it?
It's Doug Furness and Phil LaFon.
Okay.
Those guys, you go back and watch any of their matches on WWF TV. They were pretty freaking awesome.
Okay. What year was this?
Now you're gonna make me look up when they got there.
Of course.
They're in they did All Japan. They're in the UWA, ECW, 96 through 97.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of their run. But man, those a lot of those matches, especially on the network, you could just skip to the finish on a lot of those matches, and that's kind of how I was trying to get through a lot of the shows, because everybody knows how Attitude Era matches were, a lot of punching.
Yep.
So I was watching the first episode from '98 Raw, and it was Owen Hart versus Savio Vega. The commentary team's not talking about the match at all, and they're just talking about like Steve Austin and all this other good stuff that was going on, which is fine, but Owen and Savio were putting on a good show, and it was Savio would dump him out of the ring so the Boricuas could beat him up, pull him back in the ring. He was beating on Owen's neck, and the end of the match, he goes to throw Owen back out of the ring again, and Owen reverses it into O'Connor roll and gets the win.
Nice.
Good match. Owen Hart was so awesome.
He's
Awesome.
the best Hart. I don't
Yes.
care what anybody says. Best Hart.
That's because you're also a Shawn Michaels fan, so you hate Brett automatically.
I am not. No. Hey, I will be legit with you. That had nothing to do with Shawn Michaels. The fact that he wouldn't drop the belt when asked by the owner of the company when he's already signed with WCW, no, you got to do what you're told. It's not your belt.
He
want you to
agreed to
drop
go
it
to
at
Raw the next week, the next night.
But that's not what they wanted. That's what he made them do, which is why they were, Vince and Briscoe were like, "Fuck that guy."
And,
Wow.
Brett screwed Brett, dude. No, because you know what? Fucking they already had that backfire once with what's her name, Medusa.
Yeah.
With her dropping the title in the trash, you could bet your ass, especially during that era of WCW, like at that time. Like, they weren't going to let that happen with that title. Are you kidding me? No. And the fact that he wouldn't, again, you signed to leave the company. You do what you're asked now.
Curtis
That's
versus
simple
Hell is
as that.
correct. Bruce Hart is the greatest of all time of Hearts.
Wearing leather jackets, maybe.
Maybe.
I know Brett is a very good example that if your work is good enough in the ring and your charisma is as entertaining as cardboard, you can still make it to the top.
And I'll say to Tom, as a WCW guy, because I was, you were probably really excited like I was when Bret Hart came over. But in hindsight, when I see all of that stuff, because I followed WCW more than WWF at the time, I was like, Bret Hart's coming over. I was so pumped. I didn't realize how big of a kind of fuck he was. I mean, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. That's pretty presumptuous.
Dude, I'll tell you what. When I went to Mania 26, right, Phoenix, Arizona, hit him and Brett, right, and the whole family comes out, and he's like, "I paid the family." Then they all just turn on Vince. First of all, I think me and my two buddies were the only people in our whole section that when Vince came out, we were like, yeah! And when Brett came out, we were like, boo. But that was, if you watch that pay-per-view back, that was literally the worst match of the fucking night, because it literally was the whole Hart family, which only 3 of them were active wrestlers at the time, including Brett, which he wasn't an active wrestler, but all just took turns. And they're all old and slow, beating up another old and slow ass dude who had zero. Like, it was the biggest waste. We all were just sitting in our seats like, this isn't even entertaining. This is dumb. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, can we end this already? It was so bad. It was so bad.
So well, now to actually answer JR's question there, thanks, Ace, for that little detour, idiot. JR, you're not wrong. Obviously, Bret Hart in WCW was very disappointing. He also came in with zero charisma towards it. Obviously, when you get screwed over like that by the company, the owner of the company, you kind of don't want to do business anymore with anybody. So he came in with a mindset of fuck all this, and then he proved it by how he displayed himself and how he functioned in the ring over there. However, if you do go back and watch what he did with He Who Shall Not Be Named, as far as CB, if you will, some of those matches were incredible, but no one can see those anymore. So,
do you see someone talking? I don't see anybody talking. I just see a comment.
You're such an ass. Honest to God, this is why I don't understand why I get the rap that I'm the bad guy when these two dicks treat me as though I'm just another asshole. This show is better because of me, okay?
No. You're not just another asshole. You're our asshole.
Yeah, you're ours.
Oh, is that how it's supposed to go? Both of you can shut the fuck up and let me run this show. I tell you what,
Oh,
Tom's grounded.
There you go.
Okay, you can come back now.
Hey, you put him in the middle.
Hey, sandwich.
Should be like top shelf here, but we got the death dealer here.
Right now, the death dealer is going to take a top shelf on your head.
Wow. Oh, that's awful. Why would you say anything like that?
Look up at him like you're in the Brady Bunch, Tom.
No way.
Come on, you puss.
No.
Am I looking at
hey, there's star of stage, Tim Nella.
Hey,
how's the show going, Timmy? We hope it's going great.
I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna go see it. God, when am I going? I don't remember. I'm going though.
Unbelievable.
Malice loves you.
At least I got Tim Nell around here, Team Top Shelf. He gets it. He understands.
No.
It's not about me. It's the attitude of these two guys. Okay, everybody needs to understand that.
Nella's doing you favors, okay, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He understands though too. It's your fault. Never.
Like he knows that you're like the sad puppy at the shelter. He's like kind of just being nice to. Yeah.
Wow.
At any moment, Tim. At any moment, Tom, Tim Nella can do any number of things without you. In fact, he is right now. He's the lead in the play down at the Rochester Civic Theater.
Rep.
Oh, the Rep?
Yes.
Sorry. That's the Rep. Get your tickets, guys. Go see Raisin in the Sun. I've heard it's really good.
I'm not saying that he doesn't function as his own person. Tim Nell's a fantastic individual. Mm-hmm. I like him like a brother, but for for you guys to just dishonor him by saying he's doing me a favor. No. Tim Nella just is his own person. He will do whatever he needs to do or wants to do. Okay. He just chooses to be part of the team top shelf. Yeah.
He's truly top shelf. He's
this,
not just making some shit up.
Understand. I have
hang on.
I've never once said that he is not top shelf.
So is it COD or Fortnite there, Hug Healer?
I really haven't been playing a whole lot of either one. As who left the comment should know. Lately we've been doing a lot of Fortnite.
I gotta get in it.
I mean, it looks weird from an outsider's view. Like, it's pretty cartoony and fun, but yeah,
I have multiple friends who in the last year have gotten into Fortnite and play it all the time.
I mean, there's a pretty wide range of people who are playing, and when you hear kids screaming on the other end, it's kind of fun.
Sounds awful. Every little bit of it sounds awful, terrible, and you're all a bunch of children. How about that?
Okay. You watch wrestling, so you're a child too.
I didn't once say I wasn't. I'm just giving you another reason why you are.
Why are you so dark tonight, by the way, too?
I don't know. No, everything is exactly the same. I don't know why it's not how it normally is, but whatever. Hey, Death Dealer, you want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
All right. Got the town game, everybody.
And like, I'd like to say we know what the answer is going to be, but you never know.
Yeah.
You never know with the game. Obviously, Death Dealer, we've had John before, but that was before we had the Tom game installed as a go-to installment of the show. This is pretty simple. Of the three hosts you see in front of you, you're going to pick one of us to be your tag team partner, one of us to be your opponent, and one of us to be your manager. So who do you have?
I don't know. I need to hear a promo from you guys so I can kind of make a wide decision.
Promo?
Yeah.
You expect any?
I got weapons.
Unbelievable.
You guys don't have like 30 seconds for me?
We've never had anyone ask for promo.
Hey, this is kind of what like seminars are. Like whether it's Jerry Briscoe running it or I went down to Texas. I drove 10 hours one way to do a Gallows and Anderson seminar, and this is when they were with Impact, and then a Mike Bennett seminar, and they say, hey, you got. I think they gave us a minute or 90 seconds, and it's probably a minute because they're not going to sit there and watch 3 minutes of promos from everybody. But they say, hey, okay, go. And then it's like, well, I how am I supposed to establish who I am as a character? What I can do? What value do I have if you bring me in? And and to be entertaining, like then the spotlight's on you. You got a room of people watching you, and my trick is I love being stupid and entertaining for my wife at home. So I'm like, whatever I'm saying, I'm kind of just doing it for entertainment for her. So that's kind of helped my nerves a little bit.
Nice.
But yeah, they just send you out there and be like, all right, your turn, go.
This has already been the longest answer we've ever had in the history of the Tom game. I need you to know right now, this is not only the most annoying thing that you're going to try and put us through a test, but
quit crying and do the promo.
I'm trying to, you asshole. I was just going to go into it, but no, I got interrupted by JR and Ace over here looking like a moron on a log, and the Death Dealer thinking he can make demands of us. This is about the Tom game, damn it. Pick one of us to be your tag team opponent or partner, one of us to be your opponent, one of us to be your manager. This is very simple, man.
Are you done?
I need to know Tom? What you guys can.
Look,
I'm top shelf. That's all you need to know, man. Okay?
Here's
Everything I do in life is top shelf, whether it be work, this show, commentary, just being an all-around awesome human being. I'm top shelf 100%. That's all you need to know.
Okay, so Tom's my opponent.
First, let me apologize for having to listen to him. He does it every week. He does it every time we do a show. You know this. I just want to say that you've made your way on your own. You don't need me. I'd be riding your coattails. Absolutely. But let's put it this way. If Tom's your opponent, I would be happy to cheat.
Your opponent is Tom. I just want to know if I squeeze his neck hard enough, if his eyes are going to pop out like the rubber chickens. So I should be your partner.
Jesus.
I think we got our answer. I think I got Ace as my partner. I got JR as my manager, and I got good old Top Shelf as my my opponent.
And I'll even carry the chair you want to hit him with.
What a shock.
Hey, I don't know what to do with my chain usually when I come out. I usually hang on to it as long as the referee lets me. And if they don't take it away, I'm going to use it. Mm-hmm. So maybe if I had some direction, or if the Death Dealer had some direction there, to maybe hand it off to JR. Or
well, the best part is going to be
in my pants.
Well, the best part is going to be when JR goes to throw it to you, though. Like, he's going to have to distract the ref, right?
Oh, dude,
him just trying to like climb on the rope. Like, the ref's going to be like, "Are you okay, old man? Are you dying?"
That's I think the best thing I can do to cause a distraction is going to be to fake a heart attack.
Fake? Come on.
It's like your Pierce on Community.
Are you guys keeping tallies of like?
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. We got stats. We got stats.
Awesome.
Who else? Yeah. So who else has got that pick?
Well, just even last week with Amina Belmont, she picked this exact lineup.
Because she's smart.
Yeah. Shut up. Our first 3 people to ever do the Tom game: Downtown Petey Brown, Saucy Boy Josh Morris, and Shank all picked the same exact lineup. Luke Raven picked this exact same lineup. Clark Feldman, one called Mander. Let's see. TS Aggressor. There's literally like a 4-5 week run where it was TS Aggressor, Jossie, Jason Prentice, Cole Cannon, Clay Cooper, and that was it. Those all in a row. So this is fun to know that also. Drum roll, please. We have hit a milestone. You two have, at least. This is the 20th time Ace has been picked as a tag team partner, and the 20th time that JR has been selected as manager. So congratulations, boys.
Thank you. So how many times does that make you as the opponent?
17.
What the fuck? Did people just say I'd rather vomit than have his as my opponent?
No, so there has been obviously, so the numbers are obviously a little bit different here. So tag team opponents, or I'm sorry, tag team partners, JR has been picked 7 times, Ace 20, and myself 8. Opponents, JR has been picked 8 times, Ace 10 times, myself 17 times, and then manager JR 20 times, Ace 5, and myself 11. So
my 10 opponent is pretty surprising, though.
Yeah, it really is.
Because there are people that I wouldn't think who would have picked me.
But
really,
I think it's
for real Death Dealer. Like is it Malice?
Actually, I gotta go
there?
through these.
Wasn't Malice one of them?
My numbers have to be off.
I think like Malice, Billy Starks, like people like that is who picked me as their opponent. And I'm like, but we're cool. Like, why?
Actually, let's see.
Billy Starks picked me to be her opponent.
Oh,
no, she picked Ace to be her opponent, you to be her tag team partner, JR, and me to be the manager. Nerd D did the exact same thing, by the way. Good old Nerd D, by the way.
So Nerd D wanted to fight me too, huh?
And then Malice also picked Ace as his opponent, JR to be his tag team, and myself as manager. So
see, I think
fuck.
I think sometimes what happens is when
He is
it's
soft.
people that have met us off the air, they realize that Ace, you'd kind of be a pushover if I'm honest, because you're not as imposing as Tom and I are, and I don't mean that as a slight, but I mean it's the truth. You're substantially shorter than both of us.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, you guys got me on height, but that's about it.
You guys are shockingly tall, and
Right.
like you're not extremely tall, but it's like, man, I expected to kind of be the same height as Tom, and he's got a couple inches on me height wise. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that, but you know,
And JR's just a giant.
yeah, yeah.
I take pictures with people at work, and I'm embarrassed at how big my head is compared to them.
We still got to find someone to make you a custom lucha mask that actually fits, so we can bring
Yeah.
that back someday.
And on the forehead, we'll just write our own oddity.
Our own oddity. He's our own oddity. Death Dealer, hey man, I want to thank you for coming on. Guys, once again, here's the picture of the chair. You got Kurt Angle, Trish signing it. We'll go through the names again one more time.
All right. Well, we got Kurt Angle. We got John Nord, the Barbarian. Cowboy Bob Orton, Earl Hebner, Jim Ross, Jimmy Hart, IRS, Trish Stratus, and Queen Deborah.
I mean, that's a whole bunch of Hall of Famers right there, y'all. So
Yes.
get your tickets. The link is right there. We also threw the link in the chat. So look for that. Find it. We can throw it in there again. One
You
of us.
did, John Nord. Yes.
Yeah. What is it? $20 a ticket?
15.
15 a
Oh,
ticket.
man.
Drawing going down on SummerSlam Day, August 5th. So you got time. Get your tickets, guys. Get them now. It's gonna be sick. Yeah. We'll let you know that day at our watch along who won that thing too. It's gonna be pretty sweet. It's a cool chair. Like I said, I've been to some of these things. I've seen Death Dealer talking to these legends and them being very cool and signing the chair and being very impressed with what he's doing with it. So it's a very cool thing, guys. So make sure you do that. Where can people find you?
I'm relatively active on Instagram and my Facebook pages. Instagram is the Death Dealer _RF. I believe Twitter is the Death Dealer RF or something like that. And then just search the Death Dealer on Facebook and you'll be able to find me.
There you go, guys. Check them out. I'm sure. I mean, I know there's a bunch of shows coming up. What's your next show? Do you know?
My next show isn't until July 9th. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't like when we came into June, I wasn't expecting to wrestle at all, and then got the Bridge City Slam in Tumwa and got to be in there with Bob Orton. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, July 9th. I gotta look at my dates. I don't know where I'm going on from fair to fair.
Yeah.
So then when I wake up the next day, it's like, all right, tomorrow's this one, and then the next day is this one, and that's kind of as far as I get. And then it's always checking those boxes down to Waterloo.
All right. Yeah, guys. So IPW does like a 2-week run of just fair shows leading into Hall of Fame weekend. It's like almost every day, right? Like it's insane for you guys. But they're fun shows. It's always a good time from what I've been told at these fairs. They love watching you guys. So if you're going to be in the area, check out Impact Pro Wrestling in Iowa on the social media so you can get their full list of shows for those 2 weeks. And again, Hall of Fame just announced Devon Dudley going to be there now. So that's mini Aces and 8th reunion maybe with Wes. We'll see. Maybe he'll bring the vest out. Who knows?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, but that's going to be a lot of fun. Mr. Death Dealer will be there. We're your audio guys this year at Hall of Fame, everybody. So what's up? It's going to be the best sound ever because it's us running it. So that'll be fun.
Right.
So we're excited for that. But yeah, man, we appreciate it. We'll get you back on here too as we get closer to that day. And I'm sure we'll catch you on the road at Absolute or something like that soon. Always a pleasure, my friend. Go Cowboys, right?
That's right. Thanks, guys.
No
Thanks,
worries,
Death
brother.
Dealer, I guess.
Thanks, man, and good luck with the tickets. You already bailed. Oh well.
Love the Death Dealer.
We can't have this. We cannot have a big ace on top. Nope, no way. How do we change this shit?
We don't.
There we go.
We don't. Anyways, yeah, my nephew made this. I was showing the gentleman earlier, but yeah, check out this cool little wooden 2 count sign. So if we're ever out at anything, we can always bring this and display it because there's a little
Super
stand
cool.
for it. Yeah.
I want you to bring it to Madhouse and have somebody clock Tom over the head with it.
What is wrong with you, JR?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what's funny is when he gave it to me, that actually was going through my head. I was like, we need to have someone use this as a weapon in a match.
Hell yes.
Bring it back.
Preferably a match that we sponsor, by the way.
Bring it back and put it back on my shelf in the stand. It's just got blood stains on the white lettering now and stuff. Like,
or it's cracked in half.
I mean, I would prefer it not to be cracked just because it is a pretty nice sign.
It's very nice. He did great work on
that. So yeah, anyways, I thought that too though, JR. I really did. I very much did. So how's it going, guys?
Good. You sound so tired asking that question.
I know, dude.
I think in general, we're in a good spot. Don't you think?
What do you mean we're in a good spot?
I think in general, I think we're in a good spot.
That is so vague. Are you having a dementia spell right now?
No.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tom.
Exactly. Now you know the feeling.
No, you can try to backlash at me all you want. It's not going to work. It's
so
semi-ridiculous, to be honest.
Something, Tommy, we are probably getting closer to a time where we might start to see some announcements for the Jericho Cruise soon.
Mm-hmm.
June 13th, I would think by end of summer here, we'll start hearing some names, at least for bands and comedians and podcasts. Wrestling stuff's usually like right before.
Mm-hmm.
But so that'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the assumption is that it will be kind of like one of these house shows that AEW has been putting on. That's, I guess, the assumption from
It'll
a lot
be
of
probably
people.
a little bit better than that because you'll actually have people who aren't actually just straight AEW too.
Yeah.
From the looks of last year, since Tony won't send everybody anymore, it's very reminiscent to the very first Jericho Cruise, where it really was just more of like a jumbled indie show because there was like ROH, there was Impact guys, so it was very fun, very cool, man. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, SummerSlam, we are having a watch along. When we get closer, we'll announce some guests for that. Someone we were hoping that would be able to do it, can't do it, got back to me. But I did confirm that he'll come on Tuesday and recap it with us. So that's going to be very
Sweet.
fun. Yeah, we got our homie. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. If you don't, stay tuned because I don't want to jinx anything. I'll announce it when we get a little bit closer too. But yeah, very, very cool. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy summer though. Obviously, we're just kicking it off now, but yeah, I mean, not really even that long from now. Just next weekend, Ace and I are going to be back down in Iowa. I got a special comedy and wrestling show on the 23rd at Terminal Bar, the Reverend Revival with Ricky Norin.
Nice.
At like I said, Terminal Bar there in Northeast Minneapolis. That's going to be fun.
Is Ricky going to hit you with a chair?
I don't think so.
Can I suggest that to him?
When is this?
This is the 23rd. So
Friday
the 23rd, you and I will be then in Newton, Iowa for Madhouse 6. The Extreme Grand Prix there at the Thunderdome on the 24th. And then 25th is
show, y'all.
Forbidden Door. So, God, what a hardcore wrestling weekend right there for old Top Shelf here.
I'm not going to lie. I might not because Forbidden Door's pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I might skip out on it. That one.
Lame.
I know nothing going into it right now. I actually downgraded my Hulu, so I don't have any live TV anymore. So,
Oh,
Wow.
hey man, that shit's expensive, yo. God,
It is. I get it. Don't come after me, man. I mean,
I'll just watch the replays the next day, or
Just-
just do what I usually do and watch Instagram.
so far. I mean, there's some really interesting matches on Forbidden Door.
It looked like it.
yeah, Okada versus Danielson, dude.
Yeah.
That's enough right there to buy the damn pay-per-view.
When is this?
25th, June 25th, Sunday. I mean, the show will probably go like 4 hours long. Plus, you also have Omega versus Ospreay for the U.S. IWGP U.S. Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah,
That
that's
should be a
probably
good
the
match.
most interesting match for me.
Well, I'm actually surprised that they are doing it so early, to be real fair, because I really thought that was going to be on the card for the Wembley show.
Yeah, right.
But
maybe there's a rematch.
I think that's what you're going to see. Is I think Omega probably retains at Forbidden Door. I mean, I'm probably not going to cover it next week, anyways. But I think he's going to probably retain, and then this is going to push Ospreay into doing some maniac shit where he needs to be on the Wembley show. So he will do whatever he needs to do as far as come over to AEW and disrupt.
Or do you think?
Omega.
Do you think they might go back to time limit draw? They seem to go to that well once in a while.
Well, it is technically a New Japan match, that one.
Yeah.
So that's probably not unheard of.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We have tomorrow. We have just because I'm hopping around. Tomorrow is Adam Cole versus MJF, I believe.
Yeah.
So, like, that's
Oh, by the way, did I not call that coming out of the last pay-per-view? Is that at a double nothing? That the only person that really should be challenging for MJF title is the only one who technically won and came out looking good was Adam Cole after that pay-per-view, as far as on the men's side?
Yeah, sure.
Called it.
Okay. I don't remember. But yeah,
you might
go
have
for
said it to yourself, but yeah.
But like, that's the thing, though. Like, that's why I wish they didn't do that 4 pillars match. You know what I mean? Because now you literally did that lead in for like a month. There was really no big story other than they're the 4 pillars, and now they're all getting just shuffled into these like other little fucking weird angles, and it's just
It was a waste.
it kind of was. There's a time for that match, but it's like after all 4 of them have held the title individually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how those 4 become not the young pillars anymore, but they're like the big name stars. That's when that 4 pillars match should have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I got to tell you. Yeah, you're right, Dan. By the way, Dan, I don't know if you were on. Pop up that link for that chair auction for Dan, because Dan, if you just hopped on, go and get this. There are 9 awesome signatures: Kurt Angle, Trish, Cowboy Bob Orton, Jimmy
Hart, Jim Ross, Jim Nord,
Earl Hebner, and Jimmy Hart. You already said
Jimmy Hart.
Anyway, but there's 9.
$15 for tickets. So.
$15 for the auction.
IRS,
that's right. And Jim Ross.
Yep.
A lot of Jims and Johns and whatever. Who cares?
I can't imagine that would be hard. Just go knock on his door.
Probably sign here. Is this for a package or something? No, I just needed a signature from Bruce Hart.
Sign. It's for your Amazon order. Sign this chair.
I now own your leather coat and aviator sunglasses.
All right, I'll do it.
Because that's what I swear to God, he always had a leather coat on and aviator sunglasses when they would show him, like, on the WWF crowds. Like, always. Ugh. Stupid Hart family. What the fuck is this bird trying to do to you, dude?
I don't know. Get the fuck, bird.
Fuck you, bird.
Jesus.
It's like, it was like, that thing was like legit moving with your head like it could see you. That was kind of odd.
Driving me nuts.
I went to an nice, very cool.
Any recognizable names at that show, Curtis?
Super. We're all just gonna wait for his answer.
Well, I'm gonna. I got nothing to do. Just so that I have a bird jacking around on a back baby behind me.
Jesse, you can follow me on Instagram.
Yeah. So I did. I got to be honest with you guys. I did say that if people answered some trivia questions, that we would send them some swag.
Okay. What are the trivia questions?
Well, they're just shit that I'm making up as we go along here. Let me see. If you've been paying attention, I think question 1 will be, and this will be the first prize will be. What should the first prize be?
Hitting Tom with a chair. Gotta keep going with the theme of the night, right?
All right.
Why do I gotta take a chair? Never mind.
No.
Sure.
So in that case, if
shiny quarter,
a shiny quarter, we gotta give them something nicer than that.
What do we have? I don't.
We got patches. I still got some magnets around here. I got
magnets.
We can give them a 2-count fun pack.
You get JR for the day.
I'll tell you what. You know what I got? I got one of those fanny packs from the Saturday Night Nitro. So a 30th anniversary Mall of America fanny packs. Now I'll take out all the junk because I didn't use any of the coupons and stuff, but I'll make sure it has jam-packed.
I still got my Pepsi can from that too.
Did you drink it?
No.
I drank it. But
I figure I'll keep it.
Washed out.
Like give it a few more years and then just be like, hey, Pepsi collectors.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Fair
buy
enough.
it.
So we'll buy it. But
I'll
tell you
a
what.
fanny pack too. What color was yours?
Yellow.
Mine is blue.
Mine's green.
Yeah, green, yellow, whatever. Jesse, no, the answer is not Chris Jericho. At least I hope it's not.
No,
Fuck.
it's gonna.
He wins.
It'll be show related, Jess.
Ooh.
Okay. So the question will be, how many podcasts, aside from our own thing here, how many shows have all 3 of us appeared on? Not necessarily the same show. Do you guys know the answer? Because I know the answer.
So we're not counting ours?
We don't count ours. We're on here every week.
Right.
But what I'm talking about is there is a number of podcasts
Like that we've been guests on, or that
we've been guests on.
Oh, okay.
And all 3 of us have, and it could be we've all been on a different show at different times. We've all been on together.
Mm-hmm.
Anything like that. But I know that there is a number, and I know what it is.
Jesse's the only one playing, apparently. Come on, everybody. Where's our answers here?
Keep guessing. Come on, you guys that are out there. It's a good prize. It's Tom's fanny pack.
Yeah. That's a collector's item. I'm giving it up willy-nilly.
You could probably get $4 for it on 24.
General fanny packs go for like $5, man. Come on.
Well, yeah, but it's a 30th anniversary collector's edition.
Exactly. So it's at least $4 here, right?
But it's going to be full of fun 2-count swag.
Yeah, and honestly, we are re-upping. We got to get some orders in for some stickers as well. So we'll make sure we get as much stuff in there, and maybe you might even get a discount code for our store. Maybe, who knows?
Oh yeah, I'm going to say that the guesses so far, 30s and 24s, too high.
7's too high as well. That was Jesse's first.
Yeah, you're right.
answer.
You're right. I was trying to string it out a little bit longer for those who are still here,
Well, I mean, I've given them now only 6 fucking options.
I know. I mean, somebody should just Bob Barker that shit, you know?
We got $1. They could literally just, go through this. Well, 7 was your final answer, but then you still gave 2 more, Jesse. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I will say that 4 is incorrect.
Closer, though.
We're not.
Jesse, you want to have a pretty good idea of this, given the fact that your show was one of the ones that we were on.
And that one was actually all together.
Oh, wait. Yeah, so wait. Wouldn't that be right then?
No.
I have a number in my head, but as far as it goes,
I'm gonna put it in our private chat so you know.
So you mean how many times we've been a guest on another show since 2 Count started?
Yeah, see, that's what I had. That's what I thought. It's Than, THAN, by the way, Jesse, just to let you know.
I was counting our individuals as a different time, so yes, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were doing the shows.
Well, the shows that we have all been guests on. 3,286. Yes, that's actually how many shows I've done all together in podcasts. Everybody wants to have the top shelf on their show. Go ahead and hit me up at Tom Chillstrom on Twitter and Instagram.
It feels like Bob Barker at Jess. It feels like Dan. We've done 3,286 of these shows since Tom's been with us.
Because I am entertaining as hell.
I'm just saying, if we want to get nitpicky, there is one other show that one of us has been on.
No. All 3 of us have been on these
as guests.
Oh, okay.
At the same time.
That's what I'm talking. I mean, you guys can be on whatever the hell, but it's got to be all 3 of us together. Not together, but 3 of us have been on given shows.
A podcast. Yes, as guests. Also, I thought I was only dealing with one person with dementia or lack of understanding, Ace. Do not fall into the camp of JR, okay? I need at least one other person with a sound mind and body.
Tom, you got about a half a year left before your mind's where ours
Jesse,
is.
5 is too high.
He's just going around 4. He's just figuring it has to be 4.
He's going to get there. He's going to get there. There's your
Bingo.
winner.
Jesse's the only one fucking playing anyways. Him and Dan.
Oh, Chihuahua.
Yes, we have been on Jesse's Twitch stream and then also a moment with Joshua Joseph.
Yes. We've both and that see, and it's a trick question in a way. No, it's not more because nobody fucking likes Tom, and then he fucks it up for the rest of us.
I am on plenty of podcasts, you dickhead. I have been on plenty. I literally do a whole nother show. What the fuck are you talking about?
There's that mind slipping.
See, there we go.
There's that mind slipping.
Yeah.
Listen,
but see, the thing is,
I'm not the bad guy here, okay?
You know who
I'm
says
the good
that?
guy.
You know who says that?
The bad guy? Yeah.
You do get a lap dance from Tom.
you do.
No one wants that. No one wants that.
You get his hacky sack.
Hacky sack.
I said fanny pack. It's the other thing that rhymes, you senile old fuck.
It's so funny to me because sometimes these things, I was like, "Oh, you see it." I was like, sometimes I do it on purpose.
I'm sure you do. It's
I
all
do.
on purpose. It's all on purpose.
I do. Look. Hey, no matter what, Bob Chillstrom is always going to be top shelf to me.
Bob.
Notice because I don't like to call him
I
Bobby.
hate you.
Because I remember Bobby Chillstrom. You know, that's not that, but Bob Chillstrom, because that's what Miro used to like to call him.
I'm going to slap the ever-loving shit out of you just in hopes that it somehow makes your head better.
Yeah, but
What's the next question, then? What's the next trivia question?
well, what's the next prize?
More patches.
Okay.
I mean, we'll figure all that stuff out.
Well, this one should be easy. I know. It should be easy. when was the 2 Count rebranded to become the 2 Count?
Month and year, or what are we talking about?
Well, it'd be nice. Month and year would be fine.
All right, so you don't even need the exact date, everybody. Speaking of which, I should probably figure out when I even first started on this damn show. Just make sure all the money's correct. No one. Dan, yeah, hey, Dan might have the answer right there.
Dan could know because Dan's been here prior to the rebranding. Everybody else is kind of guessing. Merch 20? No, that's the code to get a discount.
Speaking of discount, where's discount today? Where's the cat?
He's in his bed under the table. He spent the first half hour like up here, but
I didn't see him at all.
It's hard to see when we're in the little squares. But he's the killer. So anyway, I put that answer. I believe that answer is correct. And Ace, look at that in the private chat if I'm wrong.
Oh, you're asking me, bro.
I think that's right, though.
Yeah,
right?
Probably. I believe it. When did we start the Mass Comedian Next Cast? I think we determined that we're a year and a half in with Tom. And we went how many months before Tom? Well, when was the Brad Williams episode? That was the official.
That's right.
Relaunch of our rebrand.
Okay.
Whenever Brad Williams was on the show, that was the official first 2 Count.
I have an idea when I started.
Maybe you know what? Maybe we did like 2 episodes before that because didn't he not? Did he no show us twice in a row?
He no show us the first time.
The first time.
Yeah.
God, that second time he came on, I was just like, because it was like, remember, it was like right when we were about to start and he still wasn't on yet. And it was like,
yep.
Fuck. And we've been advertising him and he no showed last week. And now he hopped out right at the last second. Like, hey, you ready? It's like, oh my God. Oh, about to make us look real stupid, Brad.
I mean,
that
that's
ain't his fault.
He's coming to the cities though, boys. We should go.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm a man, not a boy, so get that straight.
Oh, so you don't want to be like friends? Okay, go fuck yourself. JR, you want to go see Brad Williams?
Depends on when, but yeah, sure.
You're not invited now, Tom.
Fine, it's at Pantages anyways. Fuck that theater.
Holy crap. We've been doing this for a while.
Anyways.
So anyway,
September 15th, he has 2 shows.
When?
September 15th.
Nice. Yeah, we should do that.
Should we? Let's look it up on the calendar.
If he gets announced on the cruise, I'll reach out again and see if he might do the show again. I don't know. We lost contact with him after we had to cancel our reservation on the cruise because of whatever. So, yeah. But, well, boys, good show.
No one's given an answer yet, so.
What?
Or the correct answer.
Oh. For what?
When it first became the 2 Count.
Oh.
So
you
I was
finish
off.
the actual damn game.
I was going to say, I bet you it's October 2020. Dan's probably right. His first time he watched us was YouTube says Brad was on 3 years ago.
Yep.
It's a rough estimate, though. They don't go by months and shit like that unless it's literally was just last month or whatever.
No, it actually it
was last month.
It tells exactly when it was when it was streamed live.
All right.
I mean, I think
that was the first. So the first one was the 2 Count when he didn't show.
Then the second episode was when he was on.
Right.
You need to go back to the archives, everybody.
I did.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking to you, JR. I said everybody, not you.
Oh,
God, you fucking idiot!
You know what?
So sick.
What kind of a fucking shirt are you wearing, by the way?
Oh, this is from Shanky Golf, shankygolf.com. Promo code Top Shelf. You want 15% off your order. But this is a new drinking shirt, if you will. This is a new beer shirt. bunch of beers on here.
Get up closer to the camera because I can't see what that is, and we'll pop you up here.
Get them burrs.
Oh,
Yeah,
those are
like I said.
little beer glasses like my 5-year-old grandson would draw.
Sure. But, like I said, it's a nice golf polo. So if you have a golf weekend, you're going to be drinking like Ace normally would. You guys can.
But I don't drink, dude.
Yeah, legal marijuana.
You gotta wait till his picture's up, you idiot.
I'm sorry, but I was waiting for you to put it up there because, I was happy to be at that bill signing so I could then go down to smoke some legal marijuana.
Shut up!
You're just mad you didn't let me form a union of wrestlers.
You goddamn right I am, you bastard. Try to ruin my company.
This is some throwing stuff, isn't it, everybody? Just amazing.
Just because you can't do any good impressions, Tom, it's not. Now you're fucking. I'm top shelf, but you can't do an impression and then you shit on ours.
What impression do you want? Who do you want me to do?
I'd like to hear you do. Let's see. Knowing you, I would like to be. I would like to see you do Joe Pesci.
Well, wait, hang on. First of all,
Joe Pesci?
hang on. Who can you do a good impression? And does it need to be wrestling? Because you're doing Ventura, I do McMahon.
I mean, I was thinking it was going to be a wrestler. I don't know why you said fucking Joe Pesci.
Doesn't have to be wrestling.
I think we keep it wrestling.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Well, who can you do, Tom?
I mean,
so here's
just
the way
last
that we
week I was doing some shitty Christopher Walken, and I was doing a Harry Carey, which actually still JR's Harry Carey is better than mine.
And none of those guys are wrestlers.
Exactly.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, so who can you do that's a wrestler?
Tom, do a wrestler. Don't tell us who it is, and then we'll see if we can figure out who it is.
But we have to do it with the pitcher. God damn it. That's why I wanted to know who you...
God.
Try Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, right. Tim knows to do The Rock. I mean, because if you're doing The Rock, then you can only do the catchphrase. I don't know. I could probably do.
But who do you think?
Pretty shitty Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, everybody is. Yeah.
Listen here, dude. All right, brother. You got to eat your vitamins. Take your vitamins. Say your prayers. Shit. See, again, it sucks, man, because I'm just so natural and charismatic as myself. I don't need to do impressions. That's the whole thing. You guys got to hide behind these fucking pictures and the fucking voices.
Your parents lied to you.
Do Morgan Freeman, Tom.
Well, that's when they said to go fuck yourself. Is that not Morgan Freeman?
Nope. Oh, yeah, do Enzo.
Fuck Enzo. Fucking Enzo. I'm trying to...
Bada bing, realest guys in the room.
Bada bing, bada boom. The realest guys in the room. How you doing? Got
Jesus, fucking terrible.
Two fucking haters over here.
No, it's a couple of haters over here.
Couple haters. Yeah, see, it's been a long time since I've seen Enzo do fucking anything wrestling related.
Well,
let's see, you're a CW guy. Why don't you do Eric Bischoff?
Oh, that's... What about Joe Pesci? Fuck you, Jesse.
maybe you're better off to do Joe Pesci.
Who am I? Huh? Over here, you come at me. Oh, am I funny or am I funny looking? What are we talking about? Sorry, that's shitty. God.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just not an impressions kind of guy. That's all. Maybe that's it. And also, what does Eric Bischoff even sound like other than just some like internet troll come to life at this point?
Let me tell you something, brother. I'll tell you what Eric Bischoff
This is you, like. Tom. No, let the Tom you do it. Tom has to be Hulk now. Even if it's shitty, no. This is you now.
All right, here, listen up, dudes. Okay, here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna say something incredibly racist, and then everybody's gonna try and forgive me within 5 minutes. But you can't do that, brother. You gotta eat your vitamins and say your prayers. Then hopefully all the Hulkamaniacs out there will come through and they'll be able to run wild with you, brother. Is that feasible? Is that good?
You should switch.
You're fucking awful.
Put Jesse up there quick. Yeah, so here's the deal. Why don't you keep your mouth shut and go bang your friend's wife again and then get it filmed and cry like a baby? Legal marijuana.
Well, listen here, brother. Okay. What I did with Bubba and his wife is none of your business, dude. Okay. I solved that with that growler thing or whatever the hell it was, brother. Okay. So that's been thrown out. So I don't even know why you're bringing that up, Jesse.
I owned you, damn it! I created you. I made you money. Hulk Hogan'd be nothing without me.
Yeah, but I was the governor of Minnesota, and I can now smoke legal marijuana.
Keep going, Jesse.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was smoking some legal marijuana. I got confused.
That's all I was waiting for.
Well, listen here, brother. Okay. You're illegal marijuana. That it doesn't do anything for you, brother. You got to take your vitamins and say your prayers. That's how you're going to really gain some of these 20-inch pythons, brother. Okay. That's how you get really jacked up, dude.
Yeah, anyway, so the Iron
It's been
Sheik
fun
guy-
for everybody. It's been fun for everybody. You can make complete ass out of yourself.
I don't know. I thought the Vince and the Jesse were spotless.
They're very good impersonations. Congrats, guys.
I thought the Hulk Hogan was less racist than I thought it was going to be.
That's funny.
Fucking shit. Fucking guy.
All right.
So dumb.
I
Love it,
mean,
Jess.
come on, bro.
Jesse gets it.
So yeah, we did have the Iron Sheik who passed away this last week, though.
Oh,
That's pretty sad, man. Yeah, I got to run sound for him at Waterloo years ago. It was him and Bob Backlund doing like a live Q&A. So I was getting him all set up with his microphones and stuff. Super. I mean, he was old then, so but like he was still for the most part with it. But it was very cool. I actually have his DVD here, signed.
Nice.
And it's not actually opened either. Like I've never opened the DVD.
Don't open it now.
Yeah, so I thought
Did he
that
call
out.
you a jabroni?
No, but someone said Hogan, and he's like, Hogan's a jabroni. I break his back with the gamma crutch. I humble him.
You know,
And then Bob Backlund, what was the deal? Because they were doing it together. Like, it was running late or something. And, like, Bob Backlund was just like, fuck it. Like, just like, come on, guys. Come on. So, like, finally we get into it, like, halfway through. He just wanted to leave. So he cut, like, a 5-minute promo on the whole crowd and then just walked out. And that was how he ended his part of the interview.
Oh, my
Because
God.
Backlund was like, I got to get to the gym. Yeah, it was funny. But no, it was cool, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, one of the best heels. I mean, you know, he played a big part of WWF's early days to really put him on the map. So,
well, and let's not. I mean, we talk about Hogan, but without the Iron Sheik, there is no Hulk Hogan. There is no Hulkamania, because without the Iron Sheik taking that belt off of Backlund and holding it for that small amount of time, so that he could generate all of that heat, Hogan never would have been in that spot.
And that's the old big green belt. Hey, look at that, guys. We are really one step away from another hype train. So Jesse's giving 100 bits. Dan re-upped his subscription. So if we get one more 100 bit from somebody or a subscription,
around my beat day, yeah,
we'll be into another hype train, which would be awesome, guys. Because again, everything you guys are giving tonight, we are going to use it to help pay for the delivery and the shipping of the chair. So whoever wins, Death Dealer doesn't have to fork out cash for that. Yeah, and then apparently I'm getting a chair shot. So Dan and Jesse, thank you again for the bits. I don't think either one of you guys can help get this in the hype train. It needs to be a third person, and they have. But you did help extend the time to get us into another hype train. Now we're at 4.5 minutes to get into one. So, congrats, everybody! Come on now.
What do you guys think of WWE switching all the belts?
I mean, here's the thing. Personally, I was never a fan of those. The W belts look cheap as shit to me, and so to have some gold around them, some substance, I like that. The Rollins and Rhea belts look very similar to me, but
I haven't seen enough of these belts. I guess maybe I should look it up. I mean, I will say this to everybody who's complaining as far as the new World Heavyweight Championship having the WWE logo in it. I'm okay with it because it's a little less subdued. You know, it's not like the crazy shit. Atomic System coming through. There you go.
Hey, there we go.
I don't think that's the case. I didn't know that anybody was giving me a BJ if we got into a hype train. That's weird and a bit odd.
Congratulations, Tom. We're in a hype train, and apparently you get a BJ for the BJ. Nice. That's
I didn't actually say that was what I wanted. Actually, I was just saying.
It doesn't make any difference if it's what you want. It's what you're getting now.
I suggested that if we have a hype train, Dan. Wow, 1,000 bits. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Dan, I said I would take a chair shot, so I guess now I'm taking a chair shot.
You better tell Dylan. Yeah, but you also said that was in the first hour and it didn't happen. So you actually are off the hook for the chair shot.
Well, they couldn't do it in the first hour because we already had a hype train. So,
you better tell Dylan how you like your BJs, though.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Dylan?
The person giving you a BJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Could be a girl. Could be a man. Could be a girl.
But again, I don't know who this person is. So,
well, you're lucky then.
Yeah, you're good.
It's an anonymous blowjob.
Close your eyes. You'll be happy.
I guess what's weird. God, even their title page from WWE.
But Tom, I don't see why you think that's weird. It's just like the ones you get at the truck stop.
You're a lot.
What is wrong with you, JR?
Nothing. I'm just talking to people. People like to hear what's going on.
What's going on?
Yeah, you know, actually, this new women's belt is not good looking. It's the same thing.
I was thinking this. Like, what is the harm of going back to like more of the original belts? Because here's the deal. The whole thing is the lineage, right? Like, if you hold a title in a company, it's the lineage, like, of all the greats that held it before you and all this stuff. Well, why did we have to throw the belt, the look of it, so off course from its original thing? You know what I mean? First of all, Big Goldie, you can bring that back and it will still be one of the top belts in the game right now. It's such a beautiful belt. You didn't need to do your own new. You can do some little vamps on it, but stick with that overall design. Honestly, they could bring back the Winged Eagle belt and it would go just fine, or the blue world, or the globe's blue. Either or those belts would go just fine. And they've always done those themes, but like Edge had his belt, Cena had his belt, The Rock, or Austin had his belt, The Rock had a belt. And those are cool, but man, they just got a little too crazy lately.
Well, here's the thing, and I agree with what you say, but the other part of this story is, the belt is not nearly as important as the writing.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know, and if they were to do the writing better, you know, we need all sorts of help. It could be one of those little cardboard belts that you got me when we went to freaking SmackDown.
Yeah, that's right. I got that.
Yeah, and it's still around here somewhere. Did we send it as a prize? I can't remember. But the point is that
G-Lox, you're helping us beat up Tom, basically.
Yeah.
What happens.
With a
If you
hype
don't
train.
know Tom G-Locks,
That's what these
Tom
hype trains
needs-
have led to.
Tom needs a little bit of an ass kicking.
Which is funny because it all started with me taking a chop, and now it's just, hey, if we get a hype train, Tom gets abused.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I mean, I get verbal abused by these idiots, or at least the attempted verbal abuse.
But the viewers like it, so sorry.
Yeah, they love it. They love the fact, and they might be. You know what? If they
100 and a half for this hype train, by the way.
Yeah, we got another minute and 20 to extend that hype train, if you can. But by the way, how's K-Cup going?
It's been a minute.
How's KCUK going?
It's fantastic. Every Wednesday over at twitch.tv/Twitch Talk Cast.
Break the skin. You're all sick. Oh! Woo! Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Get in there, Justin. Justin, the camera only has a certain amount of time. Get in there. Oh! Woo! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, no!
I think you owe Joey Jojo a chop.
I love those bonus Maddie chops, though.
Those weren't supposed to happen.
The funny thing is, and I don't even know if you were in the area when it happened, but earlier in the night, it was like someone in because it's a curtained off locker room over there, like makeshift. So someone, when we were in the back, mentioned like, "Oh yeah." Oh, I said to Zay, I was like, hey, don't leave right after the show because like we are going to, tape this. Because I think Zay thought we were just fucking with him. Like, I don't think he thought we were actually going to have him chop Tommy. Like, I think he thought it was just a fucking joke the whole time.
Right.
But as I was saying it, Maddie was next to me changing, and he was like, what? I want to chop Tommy. We get to chop Tommy? I want to chop Tommy. He wasn't even in the fucking, he was outside, I think, helping bring the ring out when that was happening. Or he was, putting his bag in the car. He just happened to walk in while Zay was doing it and just ran right into it. That was legitimately as unplanned as could be.
So I think I even misspoke when that happened. And just to reiterate the stories, I could see where Maddie hit me. How he chopped me. I could see that crossed. I could see Justin Deason's hand. And then I didn't realize it, but just above the middle finger, you could see a little bit more hand. And that was where Zay hit, was a little higher up here. And now even doing that, I'm wondering why my chest still hurts, actually. G-Locks, you're a little late with the gifted sub, and the bits there, but thank you guys for contributing, though.
Thanks,
again,
buddy.
this is all going towards helping, making sure that the chair, the Death Dealer, is auctioning off, or not even auctioning off, just is raffling off. $15 per ticket. myevent.com/
It's easy to get to.
Trying to have somebody to just either throw it in the comments or there we go. myevents.com/ chairs for charity.
$15, real easy to get to, real easy to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I bought one ticket. I might buy more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the theatrics of it all, Jesse. That's exactly it. It was all for theater. Me getting hit was all for theater.
Just like
exactly.
You guys, this is the Thunderdome, and it's a fantastic venue. I've already looked around. We'll show you a little bit more later. I'm going to hit the can quick. You can come in when you want, to a certain point, right? But gosh, it's like a ladies' room, men's room, and it's kind of mirrors and stuff. And anyway, I'm going to lock. Let's try a couple here. Locked. Busy. It's a busy place, and but I gotta use that. I gotta use one of these.
Gotcha, fucker! Boom! That's right! I'll be where you'll never expect! Chop, 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 baby! Fuck you, JR! That's right, baby! Let's go have a drink, baby!
See, Tom's participation there was absolutely uncalled for.
I want it to be noted, by the way, that it wasn't uncalled for. All of your bad behavior and just absolute chicanery has led to those types of situations. I would say you almost deserve.
What does that even mean?
Don't think that I wasn't paying attention all the times you talked down to me, tried to make me feel small. And it's nice to have a good friend like the golden god himself, Bryce Jordan, around to make sure that, I wouldn't call you the light work because you're heavy as shit, but it's good to have a friend help with these certain things. So, golden god, you're a true friend, true top shelf individual for sure. Also, JR.
This Justin, our investigative team has uncovered some remarkable news about professional wrestler Bryce Jordan, also known to some as the Golden God. There is apparently an investigation regarding Jordan's propensity to kick a yet unnamed podcast host in the testicles. There is clear video evidence, but the question is what type of punitive damages might be requested? Monetary compensation? A public apology? Even a match with stipulations as requested by the kind, generous, and intelligent victim are all on the table. And finally, in the news, Top Shelf Tommy is still a douche. More news as it happens.
I love that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not biased at all. Calling me a douchebag.
No, he's not. He has no bias.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't.
Sure. How much did you pay him for that?
$3.
$1 million.
Dude, if you wanted to have him say whatever the fuck you wanted to say about me, it only cost you $30.
30.
Yeah.
Man. But here's the thing. It would never be played on here. You wouldn't allow it. I know how this goes.
Fuck,
You have access to the same shit we do, dummy.
Look, I have, Tom, we have
Fucking
everything that we've done.
Kayfabe,
Everything
motherfucker.
that we've done is available for play, for fun. I mean, this is one of my favorite things I ever did.
Idiot chip inside his head gets switched to ego load. And nobody's gonna get over today. He's gonna make them kiss his throne. And Tommy doesn't understand it. He always thought he should hold the gold. And he can see no grievance, but he's full of weakness. What a reason will he make us grow? Tell me why I don't like Tommy. Tell me why I don't like Tommy. Tell me why I don't like Tommy. I wanna pull the top shelf down.
That's just beautiful.
Fucking enlightening. Just
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
is it though?
It drew out. Look, those are like lighters. G-Locks loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Danny loved it. Everybody loved it.
I wouldn't say everybody loved it.
Sure, everybody loved it. Look, see, fuck yes, LOL. Jesse loves that shit.
Uh-huh.
At least you can understand what they're saying in that song.
Yeah, the one that I had him do about you is a little rough, but
Why don't we play that one?
I'll play it. We'll play it. Yeah, we'll play it again too. But here, let's play this. Let's play. Where's that one? Oh, here's this one. It's a little rougher.
squeal. Rings, rings, rings. Big deals and highlight reels. I'm unique when I speak. I'm on the mic and they love me. My old niece, you could hear 'em creak. At ABW, yeah, they know I'm a freak. Rings, rings, rings. Hey, Tommy, check that out, man. Hey, right there. Hey, baby, don't you want to be top shelf? Rings, rings, rings.
Toss up them horns, bitch.
They're saying rings, by the way, everybody. If you didn't hear it, they're saying rings.
So
well, boys. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, remember when we were like, yeah, this feels like an early night.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when we have fun. I mean, I still would like to have gone to bed an hour ago, but I just think, you know, it's wonderful, and I will at some point go through and put the lyrics on that one because it is harder to hear. But I think it should be subtitled, and we'll fix that, you know.
So, what do we got coming up on the 2 count, guys?
Wait. Go ahead. Come on now.
Coming soon to the 2 count.
I mean, we paid for that shit. We might as well use it.
You're seeing all the graphics, everybody. You're seeing all the videos. You're seeing all the graphics. We have so much power around here.
Like
we have to look. If we're paying for shit, we might as well use it. That's all.
True. Tom said it earlier, June 24th. So 1 week from this Saturday, we will be in Newton, Iowa for Madhouse, the Grand Prix, Madhouse 6. It's going to be a great show. If weather permitting, sounds like we're going to be outside, which means all hell can break loose. So next week, we will more than likely review or preview the show. I am unsure if we will have Luke Raven or anybody from Madhouse join us. But we will also have a new friend of the show, Whitney McAllister, coming by again, too, to talk some wrestling with us. Yeah, and all kinds of good stuff. And then the week after that, it is Victor Payne.
Oh, my.
Hell yeah. Couple
So
big shows.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah, as we go through the summer.
Beautiful.
Tonight, if you don't mind, yeah, we can rate Curtis. Curtis versus. He's on right now. Is that it?
Yeah, let me figure out here.
Jesse, do you got a address?
Give the address for me, and I'll copy paste it, baby.
We'll do our due diligence to take what he gave us and bring it to another raid somewhere else. We're abiding by the wishes.
Absolutely. Hold on a minute.
Curtis versus 360. Also, I want to shout out Badger Calhoun and the missus made it to the show I just did in Grattinger, Iowa.
I saw that he was posted about it. I'm glad he kept the show.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yes. So big shout out to them again, as most of all the wrestling fans in Iowa went to SmackDown on Friday. They are good friends. They're good people. So thank you guys for that as well.
Absolutely.
That's a damn good commentary team right there.
Ooh. Thomas.
I don't even know who Atomic Citizen is, so fun.
Jesus, Tom. This is getting to be a little intense.
Time for your BJ.
I guess.
Free.
Whatever.
Remember, it's free.
Just close your eyes.
Fair.
Free one. It's a free
All right. Let's do this raid, everybody.
You guys, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you again next week. Instead of our regular out, we'll go ahead and play this.
The idiot chip inside his head gets switched to ego load. And nobody's gonna get over today.
I don't know how this rating shit works.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's already
We're
over there.
Yeah, it's already on his channel.
That's funny.
Actually, I think we're still up on YouTube.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, but you can just you can